early and didn't need to go to turbo.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. Clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. As you can see, we've already started here. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Forward it goes. Juventus were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Room for a shot. Ramsey did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Wallace. Ramsey, and it's played forward. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Griezmann. Managed to get it away. Looks to clip it forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Lee Kang-in. Bentancur.
No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! Lee Kang-in plays it short. Header! Goal! Juventus! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Juventus are looking pretty solid right now in a period of the game when they have been vulnerable. Over to the left. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Bentancur. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is one. Big chance! And it's Greece. Got a shot away! He's got away with one there. Beri. Verona getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. And he has been fouled there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Up towards the front line, cuts it out. Beri. Goes for goal! Bentancur set up one goal so far. Juventus are looking odds on to go in at the break with their advantage intact. Bentancur. Juventus are leading with half time. He's gone for it! Veloso. And it's half-time here. And there we are, off they go for half-time. They did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal, which is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Juventus will have the lead in a tight game. Half-time, 1-0. Start of the second half.
Juventus going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Verona were a real credit to themselves in picking up a point against one of the league's big hitters. Now can they pick up all three? Miguel Veloso. Plays it out wide. And that has been cleared. And here's Barini. Barini, in by Barini. Lee Kang-in is officially the best player in the team when it comes to receiving passes. Ronaldo plays it forward. Ramsey, who's made his mark on this game. And it's Griezmann. 60 minutes played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Barini tries to get it forward quickly. Look at the defender bombing forward. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Turns and goes back. Hoists it forward. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Barini. Barini going full steam down the flank. Barini. Can he deliver? Ronaldo gets in to thwart him.
Verona are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Griezmann! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Silakan in goes short. Ramsey. Bentancur is being picked on here.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Silakan in. And the weighted pass. Defending of the desperate variety.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, good interception. Silakan in. Griezmann. Now it's Griezmann.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage. They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Now it's Borini. Juventus need to hold on for a few more moments. Swung in towards the middle.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Borini has a goal! The referee brings it to a close. Juventus hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. And a clean sheet, of course, is always very welcome.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The team's indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. Clouds yet to open, but I suspect that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Spezia are a team that is struggling right now. They have been on a serious losing streak coming up to this.
They're actually making life quite depressing for themselves and their support. Those losses smacks of a deeper-rooted problem that doesn't look like it'll be fixed anytime soon, Peter. The club psychologist appears to be their hardest worker right now, and he must be urging togetherness and teamwork, however he spins it, and they really need him to get it right for starters.
As you can see, we've already started here. Forward it goes. There's no flag. Managed to get it away. Had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Conte. Juventus were imperious when the two sides last met. The fans are asking for more of the same. Keeper sends it forward. Spezia being made to look sloppy in possession here. Really good feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. He's gone for it! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. That's been lenient here. And he'll get too many more chances. He's had a crack. Top save! That shot was travelling. Looking to hit the front line. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Spezia, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
That's the throw. Juventus still to register a shot on target. Tries to get it forward quickly. Keeps everyone guessing. Just brushed off the ball there. He gets past his man. A chance to play it in. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, the crowd aren't happy. They wanted a shot and it didn't arrive.
And it's got through. Oh, that is lovely footwork. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Still waiting for the first goal. Gets wrestled off the ball. He's found his man. Great leap! Oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Bentancur. Silakan in. Is there any support? He might not need it. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Silakan in. Chance to shoot! Superb goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
So, and there's the end of the first half. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Juventus are going to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're already into the second period. Juventus carrying a one-goal lead. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Juventus picked up all 3 points from their previous game. The win, however narrow, really important. Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Bentancur. Bentancur. It's a brilliant interception, and it's played forward. Ball's out on the left now. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Forward it goes. Play for a goal kick. Sanjin, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And he heaves it forward. Out for a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And that's another throw. This could fall anywhere. Plays it out to the wing. Over it comes.
Spezia are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Beautifully done. The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and the score is 1-0. And he's there to cut it out. Conte. Lee Kang-in. Played into space out wide.
Juventus are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Spezia are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Juventus are clinging on for the points here, right at the end. The defence can get it clear. Lee Kang-in, played out to the right. Rapidly approaching the end. Spezia are closing in now on yet another game without shapes to shoot! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Spezia have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Juventus making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
Daniel Alves. It's Dani Alves. He's had that put on a play. Real chance! They've done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
And there goes the final whistle. Juventus very happy with a job well done, an efficient win for which the players simply did enough. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Juventus simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Cuts it out. Juventus are the most prolific team in the league this season. Forward it goes. Shapes to shoot! It's broken loose. Three-quarters of the way through the season now, and it is still on, the 100% campaign. Are they actually going to do this?
Well, my heart is saying yes, but my head's saying probably not. It's something I never thought I'd see at this point, but I'm guessing there just might be a slip or two as the pressure builds with each game to come now.
He's made sure that that won't get through. De Ligt finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Well weighted. Striding forward, facing goal. Turns, has a hit! He's still got it, needs help. That is Conte. Got a sight of goal here. Distance on it. No goals as yet. Conte. Played out to the right. In towards the middle. Lee Kang-in. How about a shot? It's one! Goal! Juventus! And it's Juventus who take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Juventus have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
And it's played forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Well positioned to make that interception. And that has been cleared. Conte. And it's Conte.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it forward.
Goalkeeper's ball.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. A chance! It'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. What a decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Juventus come in, having established that lead, game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And the second half gets underway.
Juventus really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
De Ligt. De Ligt goes looking. Genoa were impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
Yeah, his hand was forced somewhat, Peter, because of the circumstances. He had to bring on goal scorers, but he was bold in going for broke to get what he wanted, and not many would have done that.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Tries to stroke it through. Tries to get it forward quickly. De Ligt. Back into the middle. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Goes for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Forward it goes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. He's through. Goes for goal! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And that's been leave it clear. Nicely controlled. Dybala. Bentancur. Goes down, but nothing given.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Tries to locate someone up front. He's got options out wide. Could try cutting inside here. Kante attempts a clearance. Hoists it forward. And it's Dybala. Dybala. Bernardeschi. And he's been booked for simulation.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I think the replays will prove he was 100% correct with that decision.
Keeper sends it forward. Sturaro.
Genoa are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Ramsey. Oh, that had to be more accurate.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Looking to hit the front line. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Juventus need to hold on for a few more moments.
Juventus can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And it's played forward. De Ligt. De Ligt goes looking. Ramsey. It's got through. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all the time. I think it was a win earned through game management, and there's
So we're down to the last 8. The competition, you sense, rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finishing line, the showpiece final. On quarter-final day, it is good to have you with us. And you can see that the atmosphere is building very nicely. Super noise, grand level of expectation, and that is only rising as we head towards kick-off time. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. So this is where we're up to in the quarterfinals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both of these...
Has a hit! And he's done it!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Juventus take the early advantage. That's been drilled forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. De Ligt. Bentancur. Plays it out to the flank. It's broken loose. Danger averted for now. De Ligt. De Ligt plays it forward. Daniel Alves. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gets into a dangerous position. Dani Alves. Juventus are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And he's there to cut it out. Forward it goes. Can he deliver? Gets it into the middle. And he's asking too much with that. Rugani goes looking. Whipped in. Massive leap! She's got rid of that. And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it forward. Drives it towards the front. And it's hoisted clear. There's a long ball. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Cagliari just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Dybala. Juventus scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Rugani. And it's Dybala. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Forward it goes. And it's played forward. Dybala. Juventus are in control here on the brink of half-time. Dybala. Dybala not easily shrugged off the ball. Dani Alves. Bentancur. So who's he picking out? Aimed it greatly! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Juventus glad to have a one-goal lead at this point. I hate to say things could have been very different.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to groom with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Juventus leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Incoming cross. Referee's given a throw. Goes direct to the front line. Forward it goes. And it's Dybala. He's through the middle. Surely. Cristiano Ronaldo. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Away from immediate danger. To get it forward quickly. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Bentancur switches it towards the other side. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Cleared without complication. It back. Dani Alves with a good steal, well played. Dani Alves. Dybala. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read, he sorted that out. Pinged forward. Could move up a gear here. Decent progress down the left. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. it away. What are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Has he found his man? Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Bentancur. De Ligt. Forward it goes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the right.
Gets his head to it!
Juventus are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Rugani cuts it out.
Cagliari are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Supposed to get it forward quickly.
Juventus are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Rugani gets it back.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Juventus need to hold on for a few more moments. And he's onside. Plenty waiting in the middle. Goes for goal! And that will be the final act. 1 foot firmly in the next round. Victory away from home. Home comforts to come. Much